This lesson, we will be discussing parentheses in Excel. Parentheses, known as bracket, is used to change the order of an operation. Using parentheses makes Excel do the calculation for the numbers inside the parentheses first, before calculating the rest of the formulas. This means that when you use parentheses in Excel, the values or the numbers inside the parentheses will be calculated first, before any other value. Parentheses are added by typing brackets on both sides of the numbers. For example, bracket 2 plus 2. Let's take a look at this example theoretically. For no parentheses, when we have 10 plus 5 times 2, the result is 20 because it first calculates 10 plus, it multiplies 5 and 2. That gives us 10, then 10 plus 10. Let's take a look at this scenario with parentheses. When we bracket 10 plus 5, then multiply by 2, the result is 30 because it first calculates the values inside the bracket first. That is 10 plus 5 gives us 15 before it multiplies it by 2. Let's look at practical examples so we can understand better. We'll look at different examples to explain parentheses in Excel, starting without parentheses, with parentheses, and with many parentheses. This example will show us how our values will react with parentheses and without parentheses. Without parentheses, let's try to calculate these values. Equal to, remember to always put your equal sign before you start any calculation. Equal to 3 plus 3 multiplied by 5. Now we have 18. Let's try this again with parentheses. Equal to 3 plus 3 multiplied by 5. And we have 30. What changed? Why do we have different outputs for the same values? For the one without parentheses, it calculated all the values at once. So we started with 3 plus 3, then times 5. We have 18. Now with parentheses, this is what happens. It starts with the one inside the bracket. 3 plus 3 gives us 6, multiplied by 5, which gives us 30. Let's try another example so you can also understand this. Let's try equal to 2 plus 2 times 6. We have 14. Let's try this with parentheses. 2 plus 2 times 6. Now we have 24. Why is that? Because 2 times 6 gives us 12. 12 plus 2 gives us 14. But in parentheses, it first of all added the ones in the bracket. 2 plus 2 is 4. 4 times 6 is 24. Let's try with many parentheses. 8 plus 5 plus 3 plus 2 Now we have 16. What does this mean? First, it first calculated all the values in the bracket. So what is 2 plus 5 is 7. What is 3 plus 2 is 5. So 5 plus 7, 12. Now, what is 8 divided by 2 is 4. Now, 12 plus 4 gives us 16. This is how we have here. So what you should know is that whenever you're using parentheses in Excel, the values inside the parentheses are calculated first before any other value. Try to practice with different numbers to get familiar with how parentheses works in Excel.